The National Youth Service Corps NYSC was established in 1973 by the Nigerian government as part of post-Civil War reconciliation and reconstruction efforts. The scheme was created to foster national unity, integration, and shared identity among Nigerian youth, while also encouraging graduates to contribute meaningfully to the country's development. By deploying young graduates to states other than their own, the NYC promotes cultural exchange, mutual understanding, and grassroots development across the Federation. The scheme is guided by key objectives, including instilling discipline and patriotism in Nigerian youth, promoting national unity, developing the spirit of self-reliance, and contributing to community development. Over the years, the NYC has become one of Nigeria's most recognizable platforms for youth participation in nation building. To achieve these objectives, the NYC operates through 4 cardinal programs: orientation course, a 3-week induction program that introduces and prepares corps members for the rest of the service year; primary assignments, the posting of corps members to organizations where they contribute their skills and knowledge to the development of their host communities; community development service, CDS, voluntary group and individual projects aimed at improving host communities; winding up passing out program, the formal conclusion of service year, including evaluation and recognition of outstanding corps members.
Food is cheap here, life is affordable, my friends are fun to be with, and also the NYC officials are very good. They are not strict.
Experience has been very exciting. This past 1 year has taught me a lot of lessons. I have learned from different people and from my co-workers at the state hospital where I've served, and I've really enjoyed my time here.
Among these programs, the primary assignment stands as the core practical component of the service year, translating the ideals of the NYC into real-world impact. It is during this phase that corps members are posted to schools, hospitals, government agencies, private establishments, and development projects, where they help fill manpower gaps and support service delivery. Across Nigeria, corps members fill critical manpower gaps in various sectors, contributing significantly to the economies of their host states. In Zamfara State, this commitment to service is visible in communities and institutions.
Today marks the end of the 3 weeks orientation course for the 2026 Batch A/1 corps members. The corps members have undergone various trainings and they are ready with their bags to be deployed to their places of primary assignment. For this set of corps members, the journey of their primary assignment starts here.
From schools to hospitals, corps members continue to play a significant role in the day-to-day running of various sectors in the state. At the 1 Brigade Medical Center in Gusau, a corps medical doctor, Dr. Aribi Shalom Joel, works alongside other health professionals, providing essential medical care. For decades, corps members and other medical personnel in Zamfara State have continued to play a significant role in strengthening the state's health system. We visited Dr. Aribi Shalom Joel while on duty at his place of primary assignment, and he shared some of his experiences with us.
So, for starters, we start in the morning, and when I come, I do my ward rounds. After the ward rounds, I start to see patients. After triage by the nurses, they've been very helpful. So, after I see them, if there's any other emergency in between, we attend to them. If we have any surgeries planned for the day, we do them afterwards. And there's nothing, I can go and rest, and then any other emergencies that comes, we'll have to handle it. That sums it up. If there's any other patient we need to refer for expert management to either FMC or the state specialist hospital, we also do that. And the experience has been good for me. I've assisted in several surgeries, orthopedic surgeries, general surgeries. We did surgery corps members up here too, with my boss. We did. There was other patients that have had to handle their issues. It's been rewarding, and when you see people get well after you have tried to help them, it's encouraging to continue.
Beyond the hospital walls, another corps member, Mr. Dangana Obandodo is contributing to infrastructure development at a construction site. Here, the Zamfara state government is constructing a large public school, and corps member Dangana Obandodo is one of the supervising engineers on site. Corps member Dangana Obandodo takes us through his duties on site and shares his experiences working as an engineer during his service year.
Supervising consultant, whereby each work that is being carried out, I'm expected to check if it is being carried out according to the specification, which is recorded in the bill of quantity. So in an instance whereby it is not being done according to the requirements of the specification. This is the proposed mega school, Zamfara State. As you can see, this is the foundation, and even before the foundation is being carried out, there has to be setting out. After setting out, excavation. Then after the excavation, we did soil test. We waited for the result to see if the foundation that is going to be laid here is the right depth that we have. So from there, when it was being observed that yes, everything is in check, next we carried on our blending. After the blending, now we'll be going, the next step is to set our column starter and our beam, which blocks will be laid upon. Then from then, the construction continues.
Since the early years of the scheme, engineers, architects, and technical professionals have helped build schools, roads, offices, and community facilities. Through his primary assignment, corps member Dangana Obandodo is not only gaining the requisite professional experience, but is also grateful for the opportunity the NYSC has provided him in honing his skills.
I've learned a lot of experience being on site. Back then in school, most of the things that are being done are usually on papers, but being on site, I have the opportunity to see how it is being clearly done. And I want to thank the NYSC for giving me the opportunity to serve in a construction firm. So being here, they have been able to guide me, show me how things are being done. Then areas where it is confusing, they give me clarity on it and how it is to be done. Advice to my other corps members is that whenever an opportunity is being given to you like this, though it is not easy being on a construction site due to the time duration, like from 9 to 4 o'clock, it's not easy. It takes endurance and patience. So you really learn a lot. So please, whenever you are being given a place of primary assignment, don't be in a haste to seek for rejection. That's my candid advice to my colleagues out there.
In the education sector, corps members have long formed the backbone of teaching manpower, especially in rural and undeserved communities. This is not different in Zamfara State, where the bulk of corps members are deployed to teach in schools where their services are most needed. Corps member Isa Abubakar is one of such corps members at Lee Springs International School, Gusau. He has endeared himself to students and teachers through his commitment and dedication to duty. Corps member Isa Abubakar is grateful to the NYSC for the opportunity to impact young minds and to serve the nation in Zamfara State.
My role in this school are as follows. I am an assistant class teacher, and I'm a course teacher of 3 topics. I teach government, accounting, and commerce for SS1, 2, and 3. Please, can you give us our last note? What was our last note?
So our last note is bisecting the line segment.
So that means you are all, as a teacher, I have never taught. Initially, I studied, my discipline was financial accounting. So I have never had the opportunity to be in a classroom facility. But with the help of me being serving here with Lee Springs, I'm able to build my confidence, my capacity, and able to interact with students and teachers from different backgrounds and different society, which I think now I'm ready to face the challenges of life. After knowing the term, the frequency, your target, then using research, you'll be able to evaluate how much you have achieved. My students are awesome. because they are one of, I would say they are one of the best students, because they are really giving me tough work, because they make me to study hard, because they always give me that challenge of trying to show me that I am not only there to teach, but I'm there to learn too. So I always keep my head down and teach them whatever best I could, but I learn from them too, because a lot of times students have come to correct me in one way or the other, which I'm proud of them, and I'm proud to be a good spiritual son of them.
Learning today,
LIS.
learning today, leading tomorrow.
LIS.
Learning today, leading tomorrow.
We have at every class we have the class objectives. So in our lesson plan, we come out with evaluation methods where at the end of every class we reverse what we have taught in the former class, so that we will be able to see, okay, are these children really carried along, or are most of their percentage really understanding what we are teaching them. So mostly we do have some snappy tests in the class, and we do give them homework for them to practice at home. But when it comes to real-time evaluation, I notice that a lot of them are improving by the day, because I usually change their seats when I notice there is peer group pressure between those that are not participating well and those that are. Every student is brilliant except not carried along, so we try as much as possible to carry them along. I was really shocked and I was not happy, but with this almost 10 to 11 months of experience, I noticed that teachers are the backbone of the society. So teaching doesn't really mean you are being underestimated. As a teacher, it's just a starting point. It's a place where you can build your skill, your intellectual skill. It's a place where you can build your confidence in order to talk in the midst of people. And I think finally I came to realize that what NYSC has done posting us here is more advantage than what we initially thought of it. So I'm really proud that today I have impacted a lot of students. We have graduated almost one set last year. So, and these students were very good in their WAEC and NECO. So I'm really proud that I'm part of the person that impact this society here in Kuso and Zamfara at large. So posting scopers into school, I think is the best. It's more than posting them to any place of work, because here they learn how to interact, as I said initially, and they build their skills, and a lot more, because the school here treat us like staffs. We are highly respected, and they give us all the incentive that they give staff at the end of every session. So I think teaching is one of the best career I'm looking forward to. Thank you.
Get set, ready, go! Happy like this, you want to be like, when it's up.
It was an excellent choice of NYSC to develop the skill of postgraduate students like us, because most of students from institutions, high institutions like university, like polytechnic, high institutions like polytechnic, we don't have this experience and confidence. But after this almost 1 year of program with NYSC, we have come to realize that we are much more than being students in high institutions. So NYSC is just like a media to develop the next future youth, the next generation. So thank you NYSC Zamfara, Thank you, NYSC Nigeria. I really appreciate my time here in Gusau. As you can see, I'm from Borno State, and Gusau, Zamfara from Borno State is almost 700 kilometers away. To NYSC has exposed me to the society that I've never thought I would be from, and I'm really proud of it. And I'm very sure that my parents, my guardians that sacrificed a lot to see that I have achieved this will be proud of me too. So thank you, NYSC Zamfara. Thank you, NYSC Nigeria. Thank you all.
For generations of Nigerians, core members have been more than teachers, they have been mentors and role models. With the revised NYC posting policy, core members are now being posted to banking institutions. One of such core members gaining hands-on experience in a banking institution is Zwalata Sunday Simon. At her place of primary assignment, the core member reports work daily, offering essential services while gaining valuable experience as a banker. She is grateful for the opportunity to serve and to acquire the necessary experience for her future endeavors.
My name is Zwalata Sunday Simon with the state code ZM/25B/0384. Here, Unity Bank is my PPA. It's wonderful. I'm really impressed, and I'm also thankful to NYSC for posting me to this place. I've seen how things are being done in the bank, because me personally, I'm a type of person that don't like going to bank. So I don't even care how they do things. But because of this opportunity, I see how things are being done. I'm also the smallest, so the youngest among all the staff. But it has been wonderful since from last year to this day. It has been good working with them. The people are nice, they are wonderful, they are friendly to be with, starting from the securities, the cleaners, all they are good, and there has not been any challenge. Everything has been working over. So the experience is just wonderful. They should make sure that they are hardworking. They should be hardworking, and they should just be good people. They should be hardworking. And in an organization like this, you have to keep the time. You have to be punctual. It's very important. Very, very important.
More than 50 years after its creation, the NYC continues to provide young Nigerians with opportunities to serve, learn, and grow. The primary assignment remains a living testament to the scheme's founding vision, a space where the ideals of selfless service meet the everyday realities of community needs.
In the NYSC, right from the time of its formation, there are 4 cardinal programs of NYSC. We have the orientation course, the primary assignment, the secondary assignment, which is called community development service, then the winding up and passing out parade activity. These are the 4 cardinal programs. Then coming down to your question, which is the primary assignment. Primary assignment is key to a successful service here to a core member, because it's part of the cardinal programs. At the end of the orientation course like this in camp, core members will be posted to the various organizations, both government and private institutions, where they are expected to carry out their primary assignment. Can be posted to schools, can be posted to banks, they can be posted to NGOs, any other institution or organization that require their services. And it is expected of core members at that time to have prepared their mind towards service delivery to their fatherland. So it is important, because the host community where they are serving are already awaiting their arrival for them to deliver these services. Because like in schools, we need teachers. Like in Zamfara State here, we need teachers in the schools. We need them in the financial institutions to also work there. So it is important that they go out and deliver these services. And as they are delivering this service, remember, it is selfless service. No matter what will be given to them as allowance, will not be commensurate to whatever they will put in to that organization. So it is important to support development, you understand, so that at the end of the day, the benefit of their services will be realized by the host community, the organization itself, and the entire state. That is much as I can say. We post core members based on their discipline. As much as possible, we will not post a core member to an area where he will be lacking as to how to carry out his job. If he studied medicine, nursing, pharmacy, we take to medical institutions. If he studied education courses, we take you to schools. And those that studied other courses like engineering, we take them to, as much as possible, institutions that has to do with engineering. And because of that kind of posting strategy, it enables the core member to be readily available and to easily, without much stress, fit into such organizations to deliver the services. It will be out of place when you post somebody who studied medicine to teach in a school. In fact, he will not just deliver. He might deliver, but we will be underutilizing him. Rather, we'll post him to a health institution where he fits in properly to do his job. So we post them based on their discipline to enable them perform or function effectively. I've been in the scheme for over 20 years. Yes, over 20 years, right since 1998 when I was employed. I've been a field officer, I've been a local government inspector, zonal inspector, and now I'm at the directorate level. So from inception when I get into NYSC, I understand that the impact that core members have actually rendered to their host community, honestly, is immeasurable because they have trained so many in schools, particularly. They have trained so many in schools. They have functioned effectively in other organizations, and their actions or activities directly and indirectly has impacted within the host community where you could see development. Let me just be specific. Core members themselves have been able to establish primary schools, secondary schools, and other institutions. Core members have been able to establish orphanage homes. I get it. Core members have been able to do quite a lot of things, all in the course of the service here. Just to mention a few of the things that they have done.
Across Zamfara State and throughout Nigeria, in spite of known challenges, core members continue to demonstrate commitment, resilience, and patriotism, proving that national development is strengthened when young people dedicate their skills in service to others. The story of the NYSC is ultimately the story of service in action, service in humility, and selfless service, lived every day at places of primary assignment across the nation through core members.
Yes, let's have girls. Let's have girls.